I'm going to probably get right into my freaking workout. I feel pretty warmed up. I've been freaking weeding, just picking weeds and cutting grass, push a lawnmower. So I feel like I can probably get right into it. I'm gonna choose some music first, though. Don't know what I want to listen to. I might ooh. That might be a good vibe. Okay, cool. We're gonna do this. Little satin sheets. Chill. Always the chill. Electronic music. What's up, dude? I ain't even gotten started yet, brother. How you doing? Them legs. Let me see them legs, baby. Hey, baby, let me see them legs now. Oh, shit. Trying to get my shit together. I think I put in the fucking box wrong. Trying to do this with one hand. Fucking it up. There we go. Okay, now we can do this one. It's funny, as I'm getting older, I don't really like metal music that much to work out to. I like the more relaxed music. Oh, let me see. There we go. I think because I feel like focus is more important lately than like being aggressive and moving, I don't know, quickly or whatever, or like vigorously. It's more about the focus. And this time, so last leg workout, which was roughly a week ago, I was doing like 3 to 5 rep range. So I think this time I'll do a shorter workout and do more reps with less weight or less intensity. So probably like 8 to 12 rep range, give or take. God damn, I apparently never rewinded my fucking tapes. I'm done with them. There we go. Jesus. Took forever. Hit play on that bitch. Let's see. Volume should be good. Be kind, rewind. RIP Blockbuster. Was it a Blockbuster thing? No, maybe it was. I can't remember. Was that in the Blockbuster ads? Or was that just some shit people said? Been too long. We're too fucking old, Shiki. The fuck are we doing, man? Let me grab a band. I'm gonna do at least 12 of these mofos. So I've also got this, I've been kind of progressing the form of this particular exercise over time. Look how close this is to the wall now. It used to be like up here. So it's gonna be even harder, which means this used to be like a 25 repper for me. It might be more like 12 right now, we'll see. Oh, fuck. Jesus. God damn. What the fuck, dude? That was hard as shit. I don't know if I can walk this off, dude. Holy fuck. Let me switch to data. Taking this show on the fucking road. That fucked me up. What was that, 12 reps? 13? I can't stop counting because I was just like, fuck, let me focus. That's the hardest that band has felt ever. I guess I barely have any tension on it until the very bottom. Holy fuck, dude. Fuck. I'm like, not even that. Like, I've already caught my breath, but dude, my ass and my hamstrings are on fire right now. Literally burning. Oh my god. I was trying to dial in the form. Hopefully I was mostly straight. What did I look like, Shiki? Was I pretty straight or was my hips hinged a lot? Fuck. I think I'm taking a power lifter break after that, dude. Look straight? Okay. That's what I want. I'm trying to improve that form. Get the glutes and core involved a lot more. I actually felt that in my midsection like crazy. And my spinal erectors. And I just walk down the damn street. Take like a 10-minute break. Yeah, I think it was a good idea moving that closer. That felt freaking absurd. I mean, the hardest part of that, range of motion is obviously the very end. So, I think I've managed to like do more reps since that freaking plane going by. You get lower after the first 2 reps. Yeah, I was loosening up. Fucking plane going by, break my concentration. Yeah, it's always a little tough at first, when you're like doing that exercise, because the body doesn't want to like hang on that long under tension. It's really taxing on the tendons, especially. Like, I remember the first month I was doing those consistently. I had this like insane feeling I never felt before in my life in the back of my knee, my left knee in particular. It just constantly felt like burning, And I was like, did I harm a ligament or tendon or something? Like, it didn't hurt, but there was almost like a constant burning, like slight burning sensation. And it went away on its own. I think all it was just some kind of growing pains, like deep in the tendons in the back of the knee. Like, definitely some tendon hypertrophy happening. Haven't felt it since, but yeah, when I get into like that real straight range of motion, is when you really feel the back of the knees. And there's definitely a point, like I was kind of pausing before going fully straight because I felt like I was losing some tension, because your thigh will touch the pad eventually. And once your thigh touches the pad, it's not like you're really carrying a ton of your body weight anymore. But I think it's good to go all the way. I may even fuck around in the future with like maybe like a shorter apparatus so that my upper thighs aren't touching like anything. So even like in that extremely straight range of motion, I've got like full tension, I don't know if that's safe to do, but I've seen people do that are really good at this. And it looks pretty sick. All right, welcome back now. Hopefully I'm not doxing my neighbors. Yeah, it was a weird feeling, dude. And I've noticed there's a lot of the calisthenics stuff. Anything that's very eccentric based, where like the heaviest you feel movement is like when you're almost fully stretched. Dude, you start getting some weird feelings. You'll be sore in like the deepest pits of your freaking muscles. Like it almost feels like your bones are sore. It's pretty weird. It's funny. I was planning on doing almost like a circuit training today, but after that first set, I was like, oh hell no, I gotta walk this off, man. I'm about to cramp up over here. Taking like fucking 10-minute rest. I think it's been about 7 minutes already. That's good, man, because that's what I was doing probably 3-4 months ago. I would do a fucking reckless set. Like damn near maximum effort, fucking veins popping in my eyes, and I would just go for a stroll down the street and get into the next set. I would do like 7 sets like that. I literally only had to work out that way like once every 9 or 10 days to make progress, because I was sore for like fucking 5 days. Still had to have a few days to super compensate. And I've been digging the high intensity stuff lately. I've been a little busy in my personal life, so having to only work out like 2 or 3 times a week is nice. Like in general, you know what I mean? Not just like legs I'm doing once a week. Freaking climbing I'm doing maybe twice a week. And that's it. That's all I'm doing really, other than some like prehab, rehab at night or something, stretching, fucking around doing yoga. And I'm feeling good, because I feel like fully rested every time I go back to the gym. So I'm planning on climbing tomorrow, and that'll be hard with sore legs, but whatever. I'll just use my upper body more. It'll be a unique challenge. All right. Lighter band, another set. I'm not as crazy as Mike Mintz or Chic, but similar concept. might be enough, brother. Hey, Joe. Was that 7 reps? How much was that? 6 or 7? What was that? I forgot to count. Y'all count? I gotta rely on all because I can't freaking multitask in my brain apparently. Damn, I look weird without glasses on. Holy shit. Freaking eyes are like bloodshot, dude. All that blood pressure just goes to the head as you go down. I'm like, ooh. Oh. It's a pretty similar feeling to like doing a heavy back squat. You just get all that freaking blood pressure going. Nobody was counting. I'll go back and look. I think it was 7. My form was kind of slipping, so I went ahead and stopped there. I would have liked maybe 8, because the rep range I'm trying to do today is 8 to 12, but whatever. The most ideal workout for me with this method is like maybe a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 effort first set for 12. Long rest. Go a little heavier. Maybe like 9 out of 10 effort for a set of 10. Long rest again, and then for a last set, pretty much very close to max effort. Like 9.8 out of 10. Go for like a set of 8. But sometimes it didn't work out that way, and that's fine. Oh, I think my cat friend's out here. Let me see if he'll come and say hey. What you been up to, Joe? I saw your pull-up video. Damn, bro. 3 plates tied to you? Maniac. Come here. You not coming? All right. Can't ever tell what a cat's thinking about, man. They're so fickle. One day, they'll come straight to you, say hi. Next day, you come up to them and they're like, nah, you better wait for me to come to you. It's gonna be a very short workout today, other than the walks. I think next I'll do pistols. I'll go and add weight immediately. Maybe just 5 pounds in the vest. I think the vest itself is 5 pounds, so it'll be roughly 10 pounds of external weight on there. And I'll go for a set of 12. And yeah, rinse and repeat. I'm trying to think. I don't think my pistols are the strongest right now, but I'm trying to think of my last 8 rep max. It may have been 15 pounds, maybe. I'll have to go back and see. It'd be cool to hit 20 for 8 today. I don't know if that's possible, but whatever. Feels good to walk, man. I was freaking squatting down and weeding. Freaking back getting all tight. Ankles, knees, hips. All that shit. Walking will fix all that, man. I try to tell people I know that aren't into working out and stuff, like, just walk, you know? If you don't give a shit about sports, just walk like a mile a day. You'll be good. $365 miles a year. Pretty crazy. Better than zero. Or whatever you get just going about your ordinary life. I freaking love walking, dude. Go on nature trails with dogs. Alright, Peach Chic. Holler at you later, man. Just being outside and moving, I think is good, you know? It literally infinitely better than nothing. Go back and chat a little bit on this one from Joe. Joe says he's just trying to build quick strength with weight for me to get this 4 or 5 pound bench press out of the way. 4 or 5 pounds is no joke, man. What are you on right now? What was your last like 1 rep max or whatever? If you're even doing 1 rep maxes, I don't know if you're doing like sets of 3 or 4, 5, or 2 or some bullshit. I don't know. That's probably more useful than just going for singles all the time. Unless you're peaking, I guess. I don't know where you are in your training. But yeah, having a strong back is pretty important when you're doing bench press. You gotta have a freaking balance of the muscles, otherwise freaking tear a shoulder or something. 385, you're damn close. Let me see, I used to walk 30 minutes and finish off by doing some push-ups. Yeah, dude. Lost a good couple of pounds and getting back into it, though. Hell yeah. 385 is already amazing, dude. That's incredible you can do that. 4 or 5 ain't too far away. Alright, time for pistol squats. I gotta set up my camera. There it is. Let me switch my tape around. And then we'll do the other side. So I usually do left leg first, but figure I'd do right leg, and then whatever right side gets, my left will have to get. If I gotta do some like rest pause or something. Oh, God. That was tough. The left side especially. I'm out of breath on that one for sure. Damn. Probably do like one more set. That was pretty hard. When the first set feels max effort, I don't know about the rest. So I'll probably just add 5 pounds and hopefully get at least 8 reps with 10 pounds on me. Or I guess 15. Yeah, I guess 15. With a freaking weight of the vest. Alright, peace. Later, Joe. Thank you for dropping by, man. Have a good one. Who's left? Ain't nobody in the chat anymore. Oh man. You know, it's cool to be able to figure out what you can do with minimal equipment at home. You know? Because what I'm doing now is just as intense as like lifting heavy with a barbell, if not more intense. It might be more intense in terms of balance and overall like body tension required to perform the exercise. It takes a lot of focus. But I've never bench pressed 385 like freaking Joe over there. You know, in terms of lifting, doing leg exercises like deadlift, squat. I've deadlifted 405 before. That was like very hard. So it's insane to think there's dudes like Joe out there using their arms and chest and shoulders, upper body mostly, to lift that kind of weight that, you know, took like my entire body. I can't even imagine like holding 400 plus pounds. Like what? Like above you, below you, picking it up off the ground is one thing, but to press it is insane. Joe's a freaking beast. Alright, working our way back. Probably just one more set. So easy workout today. Probably walking roughly a mile and doing 4 near max effort 8 to 12 rep leg exercises. Keeping it simple. I kind of like how I can get really out of breath doing like the exercises in the garage, and then I can walk as like active recovery, but like the first like fourth of the walk I'm still like catching my breath, and like walking kind of I don't know, like extends the amount of time I'm in that kind of high cadence heart rate, you know, probably burning some extra calories and whatnot. Pretty cool. I can tell my right leg is ready to go. The pump is totally gone. I think I'll do pretty well in this next set. The left leg might have some issues. That was probably like 8 out of 10 effort for my right, and like 9 out of 10, maybe even 9.5 out of 10 for my left leg. Kind of rough as a first set, but whatever. That's high intensity training for you. So yeah, 15 pounds. I think I've done at least 8 with that before. So we're gonna try it again in about 1 minute. And I'll be happy if my right leg gets it. I don't think my left leg will, but even if I gotta rest for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, I'll still pump it out. But with the right leg, I'm gonna try to go as non-stop as possible. with as little pause, like at the top, full extension as possible, so I can kind of just pump it out and freaking get in some work, you know? Time under tension, crazy. Not turn into a friggin' breathing squat set. If I can do 8, I'm going for 9 though. And if I can do 9, I'm going for 10. Let's see. I'm feeling good about it. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Cool. PR. Rip PR. Oh my god. What the fuck? Well, I gotta do 10 to the left now. See how it goes. is now I'm gonna have to go and do one more set because I'm going for we'll see. I'm shocked the left leg could do that at all. Ooh. I'm walking up this little hill, I'm like, damn, I'm feeling it. Holy fuck, dude. So I guess we'll do 20 pounds. Going for an 8 rep. Pretty sure that'll be a PR. As was that set, I think. To go back in my video catalog. That's why I film things. I'm hoping the quality's not too awful with data going on me walking, but whatever. The real thing is the actual leg exercises stuff. And for that, I'm having the camera still. Waving at the neighbors. Man, that last set fucked me up. I'm glad that's what these long rest periods are for, so I can kind of get my mind straight. I'm just like depleted after that. A skill that's hard to learn is the skill of just trying hard, you know? And I feel like I've developed that skill pretty well in terms of just pushing my body. So for me, high intensity makes sense because I know I can push myself. For others, it might not make sense. You might want to do volume first. A lot of sets, a lot of reps. Not getting too exhausted. But eventually, down the line, I feel like high intensity is the way to go. It's the most efficient for sure. I mean, again, I've only got to do this like once a week. And I'm doing maybe, last week was more sets, less reps. So probably, I think I did like 4 sets of the Nordic curls, and then, God, maybe even like 6 or something of the pistol squats. But this time, only 2 sets of Nordics, and I'm positive this will be my last set of pistols, judging by how hard that last set was. So hopefully I can get that 8 reps. I'm sure I can. even if I gotta take a couple of breaths between repetitions. We'll get it out. I will say, at this point, what I'm doing for my legs is not beneficial to climbing. But I notice that when I have a strong lower body, I have way less back pain, knee pain, hip pain, ankle pain, foot pain, you know. So that is the benefit of these workouts, like once a week, twice a week, maybe, if I'm feeling squirrely. And I'm still doing the, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 3 to 5 reps, 3 to 5 sets, 1 week. Next week, 2 to 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Every set at least 9 out of 10 effort. And again, trying hard is a skill, so my 9 out of 10 might be different than somebody else's. I know I've posted a few sets of my pistol squats in the past, and people are like, what the fuck? Thought you were done at 10, you're doing like 20. But again, I've been doing this for a long time, so I know how to push my body and know also when to not push my body. You know what I mean? I feel like some people get scared sometimes. They're like, I'm feeling some kind of uncomfortable feeling. Let me stop here, but I'll tell you what, sometimes that little feeling of discomfort, or maybe even be described as pain to some, that might be just where the set starts, man. You know? I was kind of struggling on rep 6. Still got a 10 on either leg. But that little bit of struggle is the freaking feeling you need, the stimulus you need to make all those freaking gains, strength, endurance, whatever the fuck you're trying to do. Building muscle, hypertrophy, you know. And it's pretty much either train this way once or twice a week, or, train high volume and get pretty much the same results. So why would I not make things easier time-wise, at least to myself? Okay, last set. strong. Oh no. Fucking hell. Okay. Rough. Rough on the left leg. But got the reps in anyway. Definitely landing it there. Gonna walk this off. Not gonna film that though, so y'all take care. Keep crushing out there. It's about an hour of mostly walking. And 5 brutal sets of calisthenics leg exercises. Hell yeah, time to walk it off and stretch a little. Peace.